Welcome back, casual gardeners. We're on my patio today. No good reason. It's just nice to have a more comfy seat sometimes, you know? This video is so sponsored. I am talking about a product, and that's the whole video. But I'm really bad at it. So it could be a lot of fun for you because it could be like watching a train wreck. In fact, if it's not like watching a train wreck, I will be pleasantly surprised. Like, as a beginning gardener, it could be really daunting, and it's easy to forget that all you need to be a gardener are some seeds and some dirt, some sunlight, and some water. You don't even need tools, although the right gardening tools can make your life a lot easier. That's why when Gardenary reached out to me with their easy gardening kit, I was like, this could actually help somebody, right? You could be like, well, at least I've got a starting point. And so I was like, yeah, send me this. I want to check it out. And if I think it's a good product, I'll talk about it on my channel. So let's take a look at these seeds first of all. The kit is more than seeds, but of course I'm most excited about the seeds. So it came packaged like this in your standard squishy packaging. Okay, that cool season, warm season, cool season. 10 seed packets. Lettuce. Lettuce is maybe one of my favorite things to grow. It does best in the cool seasons and in the shorter length days. Warm temperatures and long days can trigger it to bolt. You get some radish seeds. And I have learned this year that I like radishes a lot more than I thought I did. They're a lot more useful than I thought they were. These things give you a harvest lickety-split. Carrots, most carrot varieties are best started in the cool season, but they'll grow through the warm season until they're ready to be harvested. Spinach, number one mistake with spinach is you don't plant it soon enough. Definitely a cool season crop. Also maybe a late season crop. Arugula. Rocket. Super cool season crop. And peas. All right, and then for the warm season, you got your zucchini. August and September are the zucchini months where people surprise you by gifting you with zucchini because they grew too much zucchini. That's how easy it is to grow zucchini. You got some cucumber seeds, good for sandwiches and salads and all sorts of good stuff. We love some cucumbers. Bush beans, more casseroles, just a plain vegetable on the side. And because every garden should have flowers, we got some zinnia seeds here. Zinnias are one of the easiest seeds I've grown, and you see a lot of them around my garden if you've been watching my videos. So you get these 10 seed packets. Excellent beginner seed packets. So if you're watching this and you're like, what should I grow as a beginner? Any of these are great. Now, what I like about every single one of these is that these are all excellent beginner seeds. If you've never grown a thing before, if you have a black thumb and not just because you spilled ink all over it, all of these seed varieties are going to be really great first seeds to try growing. Also, I should point out, every single one of these varieties of seeds are really great if you are a patio or a balcony gardener. If you don't actually have a garden, most of these you will still have room for. In fact, carrots and peas and radishes especially are almost ideal container crops. Oh, lettuce. Well, all of them. All of them. I mean, the only reason you wouldn't be able to grow every single one of these seed varieties on a balcony or a patio is if you have a north-facing balcony. And, I'm not going to throw shade on people who have north-facing balconies. You already have all the shade. I would try the arugula. I would try the spinach. I would try the lettuce. I think they would still work for you. There's a lot of gravy that comes with this. In fact, this kit has more gravy than an all-you-can-eat poutine buffet. That's how good this is, or it seems to me. You let me know in the comments Am I blowing smoke up your butt? Or is this in fact a good deal? Have an opinion. Now this kit is so targeted for beginner gardeners. It also comes with a 118-page growing guide that gives planting to harvest instructions for every single one of these seeds. And yeah, you do get stuff on the back of your seed packet when you buy a packet of seeds. And that can be very helpful. I look on the backs of my seed packets a lot. But if you're a beginning gardener, it's nice to have a little bit more information. And this takes you all the way to TMI. But in addition to that, I mean, obviously you like watching videos because here we are. There is a video gardening course that is included with this kit. You log into it through the Gardenary website. In video format, every single one of these crops. So if you're like, the same way from planting to harvest. There also are included planting designs. So spacing your plantings can be really confusing, and how to get the most out of a garden bed. So included in this kit is also some diagrams. I probably shouldn't show them to you because it's a product that they're selling. It'll just show you how you can interplant all the things to get the most use out of your space and really maximize your harvest of these really easy seeds. Another problem that I still often have, even as a master gardener, is that, I grow all the stuff back in my garden that you can see back there, and I often don't know what to do with it once I've harvested it. It's like, what do I do with all these radishes, for instance? Included in this kit, there is a whole ebook of recipes for, I think, everything but the zinnias. So if you're like, what do I do with these bush beans I grew? There's the thing you can do. What do I do with the radishes? I would have said last spring. And yeah, I saw there are like 4 or 5 different recipes, including radishes. There are lots of great recipes for salads, but also for cooked dishes that include all the vegetables. So you don't have to wonder what to do with your bounty of vegetables when it's time to harvest. And then finally included with the kit is a garden setup guide. And what they do in that is they show you some easy step-by-step instructions on how to build a raised bed easily and affordably if you want to garden in a raised bed, and also how to formulate a good soil mix to go in that raised bed to fill the raised bed so that it's easy to do and it will grow things productively for you. So I think the kit is usually like over $100, but through December this year, you can get it for $37. So if you're a beginning gardener and you're like, that all sounds helpful, then you get it. For $37 is a good deal. And I'm not gonna lie, they're gonna pay me a commission if you use my link to get it. This is such a sponsored video. Inspired by this kit, I'm going to build, even though I've got like a bun's load of garden space back there, I'm going to build a patio garden so that I can show you next year just how easy it can be to garden on a patio. I mean, privilege checked. My patio is huge and it's south facing. These crops are all going to grow right here on my patio. I'm really excited for it because I can use this patio railing for a trellis for my peas and for my cucumbers. Patios actually offer a lot of benefits for gardening that I'm excited to show you next season. So if you're interested, follow my link. Hopefully it will help you as a beginning gardener to figure some stuff out. I'm just excited. I got all these free seeds. Yeah, I'm gonna grow them in my garden on my patio. At the end of every video now, I'm doing a segment where I have an opinion about something that's not gardening. And I do just kind of a hot take. And I don't think there are any takes that are hotter than Marvel versus DC. And last night I watched the new Superman movie. And I know that that has some people all riled up as well. Some of them are saying that it's too political, whatever. My favorite part was when he took time out to rescue a squirrel from the kaiju monster. I thought that was awesome. That is the Superman that I can get excited about. He's not dark and broody. He's a sweet guy who just wants to save everybody from the American Midwest. I mean, how can you not identify with a sweet guy from the American Midwest? What is wrong with you if you don't like that Superman? But that's not even my hot take. My hot take is that that Superman movie was better than some of the more recent Marvel movies. And if Marvel doesn't watch their back, and if DC learns from their lessons that hopefully they're learning from having made this actually good superhero movie, DC is gonna crush Marvel. If you disagree with me about that, of course, let me know in the comments. This is comic book crap, so opinions are going to be pretty strong. Haha! Anyway, thank you for joining me here on my patio today. I hope you have a wonderful time in your gardens.